Hello, my name is Christopher Skilla, and I will lead you along your extravagant journey to learn about ancient Egyptian afterlife. Come with me and we shall explore why they believed it was essential to die and be carried into the afterlife. Now, let's travel back in time with my experts to explore the Egyptian afterlife. Here we are in 2700 BC, and here I am with my associate Angelo. Now, let's continue to the tomb. The Egyptian people believed in mummifying their pharaohs. This was a very intricate process in order to properly mummify the human remains. Now I shall hand it over to my associate Angelo to explain this process.
The mummification process starts out by pulling the brain out of the nose using a sharp hook. The Egyptians believed that the head was one of the most important parts of the body because they believed that it was required to take them into the afterlife. The pharaoh would be mummified with their wife and servants if he were to die. If the servants are still alive, they would kill themselves in order to be with their pharaoh. This is because they believed they had to continue to serve the pharaoh in the afterlife.
The afterlife was known as many different terms. Some of these are the field of offerings and another is rushes. This is just two of many terms. The Egyptian pharaohs and their families spent most of their life preparing to be mummified and taken into the afterlife. To Egyptians, religion is very essential to their trip to the afterlife. Egyptian religion is not a monotheology. Among those gods, some were dedicated to control the underworld. The Egyptian priests have written many legends and myths regarding life after death. The human soul is perishable according to Egyptian beliefs, so the entity was at great risk at all time. This is why the Egyptians took great effort into the burial rituals, which was meant to preserve the body of the dead corpses and the multiple elements of the soul. The most important and the most known burial ritual is mummification, the casting of spells and death masks, and the building of the tomb. To Egyptians, it is important to ensure the safety of the three human soul parts, Ka, Ak, Ba. When the human soul dies, the soul would infiltrate the underworld and be required to take several tests before it can reach Judgment Day. The Hall of Two Truths would be this location. Egyptian religion has 43 deities that judge the soul. The soul is judged on a scale. Each act that you do is judged and added to a scale, either good or bad. By the way, Mat is the goddess of justice and is symbolized by a feather. Imagine little Timmy here has 13 good acts in all of equal value in his life, and 14 bad acts, all of equal value as well. Each act is weighed onto the scale, and clearly the bad outweighs the good in this example. So, our poor Timmy here will be sent to the Devourer of the Dead, which is equivalent to our hell. On the other hand, if you have more good acts that outweigh the bad, then you should be handed permission to enter the blissful afterlife. This is very similar to Hinduism, which uses a very similar judgment system. Ah, darn it, Angelo. I spilled my coffee again. Take it away.
I hope that you learned a great deal about ancient Egyptian mummification and afterlife, and how important it was to them. Hope you get a chance to come back with us later to explore more about other cultures. Oh, and I have one more thing to say. It seems my crew keeps spilling coffee. Isn't that weird? Well, thanks again for joining us, and goodbye. Oh, gosh! Oh, bother!